On this week's edition of the Overtime, we will take a look at one of 3 swimmers on NAU's team from another country, Helena Robla. Then we'll review NAU soccer and their recent wins. Finally, we'll get the inside scoop on Ultimate Frisbee, one of NAU's sports clubs. Hello and welcome to the Overtime, Northern Arizona's only sports show. I'm your host, Ava Nichols, joining sports reporter Hannah Ware. Are you ready to dive into some sports?
Thanks for having me back, guys. It's definitely been a while, so let's get into it.
Helena Robla is a freshman swimmer joining the NAU swim team from Spain. I had the chance to ask Helena about her recruiting process to NAU. Take a look. Freshman Helena Robla comes to NAU all the way from a small town in northern Spain called Luarca. Robla explains that universities in Spain do not offer collegiate swim teams like they do in the U.S.
Being a college student and an athlete at the same time in Spain is kind of difficult because there's not like a college league or anything. So I figured that coming here to the U.S. and actually having like an institution that supports like student athletes would be a really good option for me, and being able to do both because I didn't really want to quit swimming and I also wanted to keep studying.
Robla came to NAU to study journalism. She arrived in Arizona mid-August to train with the team. When asked how she was recruited by NAU, she explains that Spain has agencies to help students find scholarships to the U.S.
So in Spain, there's like agencies that help student athletes get scholarships here in the U.S. So I started working with one of them, and they just helped me like contact different schools and like coaches.
Robla said NAU was a good fit for her.
I really liked NAU. I really liked the school. I also really like the coaches and everything, so I just figured it would be like the best option for me. I'm really happy here.
Robla says she is still adjusting to life overseas, but as swim season picks up in a few weeks, she hopes to contribute to the team in every way possible.
This season has come with a lot of changes for me, obviously, so I don't know, I just want to do my best and try to get better every single day and just support the team in as many ways as I can.
We wish luck to Helena Robla in NAU Swim and Dive this season. Hannah, how is their season looking so far?
Well, Ava, the women's swim and dive team has gotten started. October 1st was their 49th annual blue and gold meet. And wrapping up the preseason with the final score of 74-30 in favor of the blue team started off strong with the close win in the 200-yard medley relay. Beating the gold team by less than 1 second, the blue team came through with wins that lead them to the overall achievement for their team and players seeking for improvement. The Lumberjacks will be back in action in Flagstaff on October 16th to take on Ottawa University and Arizona Christian's team's first competition this year. Best of luck to these ladies.
Thank you, Hannah. There is a lot to look forward to with NAU's women's swim and dive as they have won the Western Athletic Conference Championship the past 8 seasons. Switching gears, we know NAU women's soccer had a troubling opening to their season. With the season quickly coming to a close, they've recently been able to pick up a few wins. They now have a standing record of 5-10. Hannah, what can you tell us about NAU women's soccer?
Now these Lumberjacks have had a rough start to their season, getting their first win against Arizona Christian 6-0 after starting the season 0-7. Coming in strong, Sam Larberg and Kylie Kapuska brought the Lumberjacks 2 goals to win against the Idaho Bengals, looking to create a quick defense and offense opportunities after the halftime. These ladies found their way by putting points up on the scoreboard, which led the team to making their first best defensive game of the season and shut down with 2-0. Heading toward their next and last home game against Southern Utah, which kicks off at 1 p.m. at Lumberjack Stadium. If you cannot make it in person, it will air on ESPN+.
We wish NAU soccer luck as they take on the Thunderbirds. Hopefully they can keep their winning streak and end the season on a high note. NAU volleyball spent 4 games on the road, returning to Flagstaff 2-2. What can we expect from NAU volleyball?
At the time of recording, their overall record is 6-9 with 2 canceled games this far. They still have 9 games left for the rest of the season that will get them the time they need to make improvements and continue to gain momentum for their conference tournament. Now, let's focus back on moving forward in the upcoming games tomorrow against Weber State, which has an overall record of 11-5. They will face off twice this year, so defending tomorrow will set the tone the next matchup against each other in November. If the Lumberjacks take this win, I believe it will be a huge victory for these ladies. I'm excited to see what they do moving forward in these matchups.
I'm also excited to have the team back and roll. Their next 3 games are here in Flagstaff. When we return, we'll be diving into a unique NAU club. Don't go anywhere.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Last summer, my new dad took me on vacation. First, we went deep sea fishing.
I'm so proud of you, son.
Then, we went on Thunder Shark 3 times.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What?
I can't drive.
Why? My. Oh.
NAU has a variety of clubs on campus. Let's join sports reporter Hannah Ware in exploring ultimate frisbee.
NAU Ultimate Frisbee is a club sport that has been around for over a couple decades now. However, they are not well known among the campus community. Senior Drake Den Hartog said anyone can join the team as long as they're willing to have fun and work hard.
We take anyone. We're glad to have anyone to come out and join. And what really makes a good ultimate player is, I guess, commitment and just coming out and practicing with us, because the more you practice and play, you get exponentially better the more you show up.
The team has kept this legacy alive and thriving with past team members and a professional coaching staff. Thanks to such a supportive team, Harrison Hess looks hopeful as they get close to conference championships.
We have a great support system. The coaches and captains and veterans support us really well. They tell us what we can improve on, and I was terrible at the beginning, couldn't throw it straight, but now, well, I can. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to do that.
These Lumberjacks want to bring in new teammates who love the sport just as much as they do. Captain of the women's team, Victoria Lopez, says the club is a perfect balance of friendly competition.
If you're looking for a cool new sport that's open for anybody and it's pretty easy to learn, try out Frisbee, honestly. Especially if you had past experience. It's a pretty good environment if you want a little bit of competitive, but at the same time, a pretty relaxed environment.
NAU doesn't just have D1 athletic sports. It offers many clubs for students that have a love for sports and want to continue to create skills and techniques to compete against other colleges. This sport seems like a fun and enlightening way to make new friends and create memories. If you want to join the El Ponderoso or Jines in the Pines Ultimate Frisbee team, email naumensultimatefrisbee@gmail.com. Or if you want to join any other clubs offered here at NAU, go on the NAU website and look at student affiliation and club website.
Stick around, because when we come back, we'll be hearing from weekend reporter Meghan Triplett about what's going on this weekend in Northern Arizona sports.
Hey, can you chop the pineapple? Chop the
Pineapple.
Nope, I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope, I'm high. Let's order in.
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised.
Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Dude, are you okay?
I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back to the Overtime, and thanks for having me on the show. My name is Meghan Triplett, and I'll be your preview reporter for the night. This is a busy week for NAU as it's homecoming week. Many games are being played here at home, so the stands will be crowded and loud as the NAU football team hosts the Southern Utah Thunderbirds. With the Thunderbirds being 1-5 and having a difficult time this season, the Lumberjacks hope to secure their second win in the Big Sky Conference. If you can't attend in person, you can watch these teams face off tomorrow at 1 p.m. on ESPN+. The NAU volleyball team hosts Utah's Weber State for a matchup in the Big Sky Conference. Their last game was an unfortunate loss to Portland State. However, they hope to ensure their fifth win in the Big Sky Conference tomorrow. This will put them at 5-2 within the conference and 7-9 overall. This will be a tough game for the Lumberjacks as the Weber Wildcats have a 6-game winning streak and are 6-0 within the Big Sky Conference. These teams rally tomorrow at 6 p.m. If you can't attend in person, it is available on ESPN+. Heading further into the weekend, women's soccer hosts Southern Utah on Sunday. The Lumberjacks have been doing great these past few weeks and hope to continue their 3-game winning streak. The Lumberjacks are projected to win as the Thunderbirds are currently sitting with a record of 1-12. We cannot wait to see these women kick off at 1 p.m. and continue their successful season. This game is also available to watch on ESPN+. Well, that's all we have for upcoming games this weekend, and don't forget, it's homecoming weekend. What's a better way to show your school spirit and hang out with friends than popping out for these home games? So don't forget to buy your tickets and see the action happen from the stands. Back to you at the desk, Ava. Thanks, Megan, and thank you all for joining us for this edition of The Overtime. I would like to thank our sports reporters, Hannah Ware and Meghan Triplett. I'm Ava Nichols, and we'll see you next Friday at 6:15 for the next edition of The Overtime.